my name is Barbara. I have been a model for Theo for many years ago. I was 16, 17 I think. And I just reached out to him and said I will be back in Holland for my holidays because I'm living in Norway. And I really would like him to, well, cut my hair.
Yeah.
So that is what we are going to do today.
Okay. And will you turn so they can see how your hair is now?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay. That's natural curly hair.
No, it's not.
A bit curly? It's a bit curly hair.
Oh, the curls are natural.
Yeah,
yes,
the
yes.
color
The curls
not.
are natural. The color not. But
No,
the
but
curls are natural.
that's what you're going to change also.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello.
Hello friends on YouTube. I've got Barbara back after about 25 till 30 years, something like that.
Yes.
So it's a long time, but she lives also far away from me. So that's why you never see each other.
No.
She has dry hair, natural curly. So gonna give her a nice asymmetrical hairstyle. Do this with a hot tool, of course, because otherwise the ends will be splitting very fast. Start, of course, with protection like I always do. And the only thing I know from her country is "Jeg elsker deg." Of that, for the rest, nothing. And
Well,
that means I love you.
Yes, the most important words.
Yeah. Love is the most important thing.
Yes.
Start by wetting the hair. I'm gonna use on her also a new styling product of Lanza, and especially for curls, and it has memory hold, so it gives a nice curly effect. Stimulates curly hair very much, so you will see this. And it, like Lanza products do, they really smell nice.
Yes.
Now when she was young, we had ultra short hairstyles on her.
Yeah.
Ultra short. And she's still young, of course.
Of course.
Start by take a little bit conditioner into the hair so it makes working nicer. Step 1 of the glint line. Normally you do this also in products, in colors, in perms. But this gives immediately condition to the hairs. Brush the hair with the Olivia Garden brush so I can spread it. And I seal it afterwards, but also bring it into the colors. Afterwards I bring it also on the hairs in the sink to create the most wonderful condition of hair. But you can see on the color of the hair that it nurses the hairs. What I told you, I'm going to use the hot razor of Ergo. Ergo is a tool that's 190 degrees Celsius. Going to work in asymmetrical lines, going to use the natural lines. So I go in, it will be not ultra short, but for her it's short. Start by watching at the natural lines, go in, bend the hairs a little bit to the front, so I get it into the opposite lines. And this will be the first line. Go over the line once more. Watch when I turn this to the back what it does. And it gets a nice wavy effect, so you can already see that the curls naturally following up on each other. Start from the underline and work till I get on the line of cutting. Bend into the curly lines and follow what the curls tell me to do. So I will listen to what they tell me, not the person who can change curly hair. But I can listen to them. En lekker rustig hier, hè? Kunnen gewoon Nederlands praten tussendoor, hè?
Okay.
Ik denk dus ook dat het Duits is.
Dat is echt een van de lekkerste vrije tijddingen, naar de kapper gaan.
Dat is het, hè?
Ja.
Ik vind vooral de wasmassage.
Ja, oh geweldig.
Dan denk ik altijd, oh, doe er nog mee.
Ik heb laatst, de laatste keer, toen was het echt meer zo'n desperate, oké, ik moet naar de kapper.
Ja.
toen was ik bij een kapper die ik niet kende. En dat was, en ik lag in de stoel en hij deed mijn haar wassen. Ik had het aan jou verteld, hè? Hij deed mijn haar wassen.
Ja.
En ik lig daar heel rustig en lekker massage. En opeens gaat hij mijn oren wassen.
Ja, maar dat is lekker.
Nou ja, lekker. Mijn moeder deed het altijd toen wij kinderen waren. En
En jij denkt, wat gaat hij
ja,
nou
wat
doen?
gaat hij nou doen? Zat echt in mijn oor met zeep.
Ja, dat zou ik niet doen.
Nee. Oh, echt. En toen moest je natuurlijk ook schoonmaken.
Ja.
Dus ja, nog een keer mijn oor in. Ik denk,
Nou,
nou.
dan heeft hij net zoals ik. Ik heb wel een oorfetish, maar een andere. Ik vind het heel leuk om naar oren te kijken.
Ja.
Zitten veel drukpunten voor een massage.
Nou,
Ja, zeker. En de oren zit heel veel.
ik denk dat hij gewend was om bijvoorbeeld naar een hamaan te gaan. Dus ik denk dat het
ja.
daar een beetje vandaan kwam.
Ja.
Ja.
In the meantime, we talk about other hairdressers. And the last one, she went to washes her ears.
Was kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
I had a flashback to my childhood years when my mother washed my
The
ears
ultimate
with soap.
fetish is, of course, sticking a tongue into your ear.
Ash! Not by your hairdresser. Sorry, Theo.
A finger! Please!
Oh, gosh.
Now, the real beauty of ears is that the inner shapes are the same as you were as a fetus when you're 2.5 months old. So that's the real beauty about ears. In the meantime, I just copy all the lines of a curly hair and every time try to find the most wavy effect into the hairs. The beautiful thing of the tool is, of course, that it doesn't damage the hair. Otherwise, with a normal knife, I would never do this hair. Because then I get damaged hair.
And is this because there is heat in the...
Yeah, this tool is 190 degrees Celsius
Yeah.
and it seals the ends of your hair.
Oh, yeah.
And they
okay.
stay closed for more than 4 months, till 6 months.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So the difference is also that you feel that the softness of your hairs is much, much more than normally. And for me, there's the old feeling coming back because I saw her with short hair, so I see the sides, and even it's long ago, I never forgot her. I mostly remember all the models I had.
Je hebt gelijk hetzelfde gezicht.
Ja. Maar ook de mooie kleur met die kleine sproetjes en zo. You see me following up the lines, using the skull also as a shape, because now I come into the neckline. So I want to get rid of a lot of weight here, but I want to stay on top with curly effect. So I get a really beautiful line. Parting the hairs every time in the line of the skull lines. And of course, when I come on the right side, I go into the chin line.
I remember very well that you always touched my skull. And afterwards I've been thinking about that when I'm going to other hairdressers that they don't do that. And I was
No.
like, but it's probably smart to do that, just to get to know the
You
head
have to
of
know
the,
this.
yeah, to know the head of the
No,
person.
but also when you are a hairdresser, it's very important to make the first contact. So when I would make the decision which hairstyle you're going to get, and I stand from you, when I lay my hands on your shoulder or on your head, you get scared. There's a reaction. But when I talk with you and I have my hand already on your shoulder or into your hair, there's already a connection, so you don't be frightened about it. They are always in touch with everything. I also want to feel the structure,
Yeah.
but also the structure of the shapes you have, natural shapes.
Volgens mij wordt het heel kort, of niet?
Nou, ik ben ook in de neckline bezig. Hè. Ik kom hier ongeveer uit zo.
Oké, ja. Ik ben benieuwd.
Het is alleen dat onderlijntje. En die bovenlijn die ligt op dezelfde lijn.
Ja,
Die
ja,
mooie
ja.
krullen.
Ja.
Wat mooi dat je...
Lines into this line. So I take the hairs up. I'll show you that, of course. Now I turn it a bit more. Even kijken wat mijn stoel is. This line when I lay the hairs flat, you can see the line. So you see it laying. So now I'm gonna work in the same line, take the hairs up, pull them on the line, so I have more length, go in and copy the line. So they're always in line with each other, but also with the natural curly effect of our hair. So really lay them into the lines of the skull, using the skull bone as a guide. So my fingers glide through the hairs, come at the skull bone, and then go down. And every time come back to the line. Een beetje in de Bob Ross lijn is dat. Hè? And using the natural shapes. And the hairs need friends. So I lay them all together. Be one big family. Er zijn mensen die mijn filmpjes kijken als een soort Bob Ross filmpjes.
Ja.
Als ze gaan slapen, voordat ze gaan slapen, even rust te hebben. Kijken ze eens een kappersfilmpje.
Ja.
En ik heb ook kinderen die kappen Theo spelen. Dat is ook leuk.
Oh, dat is ook leuk, ja.
Take the hairs from the fontanelle over the natural lines. See what my comb does. It lays the hairs into the line. Go in on the line of cutting. Gently go down. And knowing this is the hair of the opposite side. So this comes from the right side. Get rid of all the dry ends because these ends are very dry. You can see this. And thin. So they stay in the Netherlands. And I recycle all the hairs, so that's also beautiful.
Okay, what do you do with them?
The natural hair goes to a factory that takes out the proteins, keratins. Then it comes to the hairs that have been treated. And they make blankets of it. And by oil pollution on sea or water, they lay it on the oil or water and they can take it off the waterline.
Yeah.
And we have that for aluminium foils, and for tubes, and for everything. Plastics. So I recycle everything.
Nice.
Even my models, if I can too. So I have a real beautiful, curly, asymmetrical line with good hair. To come back to the front. Because it's winter time, the bloodstream on the skull is not the best. So, lay this aside. I mostly tell them to massage the head, but also introduce hair pulling. So take the hairs up, pull them softly off the skin, off the skull lines, and the bloodstream will be pumping, so you get more blood into the lines on top. Because the bloodstream comes from behind the ears, goes to the top, and this is the poorest blood you can get because it's high up. En het is lekker, hairpulling. Of cutting, turn into the line of cutting, and gently go down, just taking off the dry ends. Not more than that. And you always can ask your partner to do the massage and give something in return. Or not. We hebben natuurlijk nog steeds alles is voor Bassie. Bassie en Adrian. Ja, die zijn world famous.
Denk je?
Ja, die zijn wereldberoemd.
Echt waar?
Ja, zeker.
Oh. Ik had helemaal in Nederland gehoord.
Nee hoor, nee.
Maar die leven toch niet meer, denk ik?
Jawel.
Ja?
Ja, allebei leven
Oh,
nog.
echt waar?
Bassie is de rondste van de twee. En
Ja, ja,
Adriaan is
ja,
ook
ja.
zo. Die heeft nog steeds dat pakje aan,
Nee,
alleen
oh.
past niet meer.
Nee, ja. Het staat niet meer zo fantastisch.
Nee. Now the only thing I want to have a little bit thinned out is the part here above the ears, because there's a very thick part of curly hair. So there I go back. Watch this while I was cutting it. Lay the hairs in the natural line. Lay my knife flat on the hairs. And gently pull a little bit off, not too much. Just lay it, and then lay it into the line, of course. So I take this out of the hairs. But then I have more balance into the hairs.
Ja.
get more structure, more balance in combination with the top of hair. How do you like hair in your face lines?
Oh, it's okay.
You're used to it.
Yeah.
So far the cut. So now I can make a collar. Voel het verschil.
Nice.
Ga eens voelen.
Ja.
Thermisch geknipt haar.
Oh ja.
Glij er eens doorheen. Zo moet je dat voelen. Tussen je vingers en er doorheen glijden.
Oh, dat is echt inderdaad heel
Veel
anders.
vrouwelijker, veel
Ja?
zachter,
Ja?
veel mooier. Dat is verschil, hè?
Ja.
Hetero color, put in step 1. I show you this is the colors of glint. This is a 3-0 because this I use in the underlines to get a little bit more darkness into the color and to get more shape. So that I mix into the bowl. Put step 1 of the protection line in. I did it also on front. Applying this. And the beautiful thing of the steps that you put in front of it, the one, is that it protects the skin, it gives a nursing effect to the hairs, takes away all the hard things that can be in a collar, and you get the best result. Take the fall of the skull on the short side to get into with the darker colors, and it's a combination between a 6-4 and a 6-3. So it's a golden copper color. Because this is wonderful on the skin tones. We hebben net ook gehad. Oh, wat vet is. Dan heb ik alleen een regenjas aan heb ik. Ik heb er zo zin in. En dan zie ik zijn oren en denk van, nou, daar moet iets in. Dan wil ik liefst, die stroop wil ik dan ook. Een lekkere stroop onderuit die oorpot. Lekker. En heel diep met de tong erin. Zo lekker, stoppen.
Ik kwam ergens een flashback. Hoe heet die kerel ook eens weer?
Coat and the Bee.
Ja, van Coat and the Bee, ja, klopt.
Nou mevrouw. ik wil graag een bonbonnetjes kopen. En, maar voordat ik een potje bonbonnen koop, kan ik er eerst eentje proeven. Natuurlijk, meneer, kunt u er eentje proeven. Nou, ik zoek eigenlijk naar zo'n bonbon met zo'n harde buitenkant. En als je dan nog bijt, dat er zo'n sapje uit loopt. Dat glijdt dan zo lekker over je tong naar binnen. Dat ben ik aan het zoeken. Oh meneer, u bedoelt pralines. Oh ja, als u het zegt.
Ja.
Meneer, u heeft u. Nee,
dat is er niet.
Heeft u ook nog andere?
Ik zie ze er zo voor me, ja. Oh, hemel.
Dat mag ik niet van mijn moeder, daar ben ik voor behandeld. Ik wil een vriendin met blond haar en grote borsten.
Zegt hij dat?
Ja, dat doet hij langer dan.
Oh, die lange, ja. Oh ja, hemel.
So into the bowl I mix 3-0. So I get a darker color in the underlines. And what we did in the between is the Coat and the Bee. It's typical Netherlands, but it's real nice. And he plays a dirty man. I think it's from Coat that plays that.
Oh.
He always comes like this.
That's very good, Tim.
And then also with him.
Ja.
Like this. That's lekker. Now when you watch at my YouTube lines, there's also in COVID time I play also a homeless person who lives in our home on the ceiling, and he is standing up very early in the morning and tell all the things they try to get into your mind with COVID, and then I play the same guy. So there were no hairdressers open, so this person cuts his own hair, And he watched at the neighbors because they are laying eggs in the garden for the children because it's Easter.
Okay.
And then he's watching from the top. Oh yeah, yeah. And then he steals some eggs from the kids. But the kids go also to grandma and grandpa, and they have to stand behind the glass. And then the children had to get the eggs. They didn't have contact with Opa and Oma. Stupid. Because they have to die somewhere. Everybody dies. Thank God for that. Sometime. I arranged I go to heaven.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I take a
That's
sister and I
easy.
come with me. When I'm
Oh,
died,
yeah.
I take this with me.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing hair
Upstairs.
upstairs.
Yes, that's good.
This I massage softly in. Then I close the plastic foil, take off my gloves. Don't need heat, wait for 25 minutes, then rinse it out, put step 2 in it, and then we're back for end styling. So don't go away.
No,
We will not.
I will not leave the building.
No,
No.
we're back in a second. We're time travelers.
How lovely.
Yeah, your granny looks like this when it's raining. We'll be back. Came back from coloring. After 25 minutes we rinse it out, put in step 2 of the glint line, protection line, so the hair is in a real top condition. Because she has wavy hair, I want to get into the new products of Lanza. Lanza has a new curly product line, especially for curly hair. And it has curl memory hold, so when you have a little bit shape of curly hair effects or waving, it's when you dry it natural, they hold the line, and even when you straight it and you come in a moist room, you get curly hair again. Comes in this kind of bottles, and it's a real nice product. Well, make a photo of the product, massage it into the hair, it really smells. Also nice.
Yeah.
Most
Strong
products
smell.
of Lanza do. Leave the hair as natural as I can. Wash these comb. Bring the hair back. This put under the dryer. Back. You dried it for 50 minutes, that it was dry enough. Now I'm gonna nurse it because you use Lanza Golden Oil. This product. 2 pumps. And I want a bit crystal turn. Gold oil and adds a little bit wax to the product. This I mix all over my hands. And now I'm gonna get the curly effect out.
Smells great.
So,
Yeah.
Dat soort ieters is zo'n
Dat zat ik ook aan het denken.
Nou,
iedere keer maar even
Ja,
visite komen.
eventjes naar Nijmegen toe.
Hairspray. And I love on this curly hair the natural effect of it. Al die Lanza producten ruiken ook super lekker. Haircut and hairstyle of course and color for Barbara.
Nice.
Take off the protection.
Really nice.
She will turn around to show you the end result. We see each other next video. She's already turning. She wants to see me. And I'm her.
Of course.
And we see each other next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.
Hi. Hi, my name is Barbara I have been a model for Theo for many years ago. I was 16, 17, I think. And I just reached out to him and said I will be back in Holland for my holidays because I'm living in Norway. And I really would like him to, well, cut my hair.
Yeah.
So that is what we are going to do today.
Okay. And will you turn so they can see how your hair is now?
Yes, we can